Thomas, the guy who was like sad about his girlfriend all summer. He's a tall, blonde, white guy. He has the fucking white guy red flannel as well. It's perfect.
Well, I have the white flannel. You know the white flannel.
I've only seen the red flannel.
I wear the white
When
flannel
I saw the
a
red
lot.
flannel, I'm like, holy shit, that is so Thomas. It's insane.
He's the one that goes to Emerson, right?
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
No, he's not like a gross guy in terms of romance. Like when he's like looking for love, he's really like looking for a genuine relationship. He's not like.
But isn't he always looking for love?
Yeah, but like he's moved past that phase like that most guys have, I'd say. Or like,
What phase?
I don't know, that fucking like
bitches, get
teenage.
money?
Yeah, I don't know, the teenage like fucking I'm gonna fuck everyone or some. I don't know, man. He's moved past that.
He's moved past
And
it?
now he's looking for true love. And I'm like,
True
Thomas,
love.
you're 19. Like you don't need to look for true love
Yeah,
right now.
that's not happening
You
right
need
now.
to take a break, seriously. But he wants stability so much
I
that
get
he's
that.
like really afraid of like dying alone and shit. I've known Thomas since I was in 3rd grade, and then I've known Shoeless Jimmy since I was in 6th grade. And I introduced them to each other when we were in like 8th grade, and they hit it off immediately. But then Jimmy had to move away after a couple months. But like they hit it off really well. Like, they only knew each other for a couple months, but I'd say both of them together are my best friends.
That's good.
But it's sad because like it's not like the way it was because of some shit that happened between me and Thomas, like the summer before last summer. Like we were supposed to meet up one more time before I left Singapore to go to America.
Yeah.
And he just did not reply to me on my last day. It was my last day, and I was all alone, and I was so fucking depressed. It's like I had no one to say goodbye to, and he just did not talk to me or Jimmy for like 2 months, like the whole summer, nothing from him, and I just started to hate him over the summer. And then I was starting to get over him, and then like during orientation week at Pratt last year, I got a response from him, and he was like, "Hey Jimmy, blah blah blah." Turns out he was in New York, like visiting someone or like going on a family trip, and he wanted to meet up with me. And I was like, okay, fine, because like I mean I've known him for so long, and I'm like, I want to know why.
That communicate, yeah. That
It's just like that's
communication's
just the main problem with me.
That's bad, yeah.
Yeah, I know it's awful, and it's still not good. But like the thing is, and I understand like people will be like, oh, he's toxic, cut him out of your life. I'm like, I get it. I'm like, but also like, I honestly like at this point I don't really care
No, yeah.
anymore. And like it's crazy what you can get over, but it's since then it's always just felt really weird because I'm like, this guy, he did this to me, and I'm like still his friend. But yeah. But like when he said he was in New York, we met up at Times Square because that was near his hotel.
Yeah.
We met on the red steps on Times Square,
Yeah.
like this fucking Empire State of Mind, some shit. I'd meet on the steps because I was thinking about like a dramatic movie scene or some shit.
Yeah,
But I was like, first thing I said to him was like, "Fuck you," and then like,
Yeah.
I don't know. We sat on the steps and he like told me about it. And I mean, I was still upset, of course, because like it was just like an awful. It was just an awful situation, and I'm like, okay. We're chill now. We can. He's like, oh, you gotta visit me in Boston sometime. I never did, but I do want to like this year. But like, it's just been weird. It's not been the same. And looking back about my time in Singapore, in my friendship with him, he's always been like really awful about plans and like leaving me hanging. And it's like there have been times where my mom was like, Jimmy, this is like not good. And it's like, yeah, I get it. But at this point, we live like in separate cities, so it doesn't really matter
Yeah, it's
anymore.
like a friendship by proxy. Not like by proxy, but it's like long distance friendship.
Exactly. I think some people, you know, you love them a lot, but sometimes you just got. It has to be from a distance, I guess. I'm on my way through Connecticut right now. About halfway there. I don't know. I think it's just gonna be a pretty chill weekend. I'm not expecting that much. Just gonna catch up a bit. I meant to visit at some point like last year, but I guess we never got around to arranging it, but you know, whatever.
So where are you sleeping, Jimmy? Where
I'm sleeping. I mean, he collapsed on the carpet, so I slept on his bed.
Yeah, you can, you mean, you can keep my bed. I don't mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep your bed. That's what he turns into a big baby when he's high. People aren't gonna know that. When looking at you.
Yeah, that's true. Well, someone asked me if I was Asian last year when I said I was in Singapore. I was like, no. They were like, oh, well, you don't look Asian. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, no shit. So I was trying to get Thomas to get up last night, and then because no, it was like a staff. It was like,
Oh, Will also stabbed me with that. He stabbed me with something here. Like the other
yeah, I was
day.
trying to like, I don't know, hit him up, and I accidentally killed myself.
When was the last time you guys saw each other?
Saw each other this summer.
Yeah.
I told you about it.
Yeah.
It wasn't that great of a situation. Yeah. It's better now, I guess.
That's good.
But yeah, I mean, it's been pretty chill. We haven't talked that much since. We're kind of like in-person people.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, we do call as well. It's just like, I think we've been really fucking busy. Like, I've been so busy this semester because I've been on set and stuff happening.
The first when you wake up, you just flex. That's the first thing you do. His roommate's also a gym rat, and they just flex at each other all day.
Well, I mean, you're not completely wrong.
How is it, guys?
Oh, it's great. Thank
Good.
you. No, wait. So what kind of thing are you trying to make?
Oh, there's gonna be a second. I'm gonna do something. Jimmy, look at the camera. Are you happy to be here? Excited?
Yeah.
You excited that you're hanging out with your friends?
Yeah. Thomas right here.
Oh,
Real piece of work.
Gross.
what about you, Thomas? You're happy Jimmy's here?
I don't actually know why he came over. He kind of just showed up last night.
I have no idea what I'm doing here.
Be sincere.
Yes.
His final grade.
Yes. I'm very happy Jimmy's here. Please don't hurt me. No, I'm very happy Jimmy's here. I've missed him.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Should we talk a bit about our past or something?
Our past.
Yeah, you can talk about your past.
Okay, so when I first moved to Singapore, I was 7, and I really didn't want to be there. And I went to this school called CNIS, Chinese International School, and every morning I would scream and cry, and then my dad would have to drag me into school, and I was like drag me literally, like I was holding onto the pole, and he was like grabbing my legs and trying to bring me into school. And it got so bad to the point where my teacher invented this entire like point system. So like if I behaved and arrived to class without crying, I would get points, and I could exchange those points for like prizes. So that shut me up for a while. But Thomas says that this is before he met, but Thomas, because we were in separate classes, but he said that he saw me like every morning, like screaming and crying, not wanting to go to school. Like from the window, he would like look down at the parking lot, and I would be like grabbing onto the pole or some shit.
Oh yeah, you freak me the fuck out.
And then the next year in 3rd grade, that's when we met, and like we were in the same class.
And like pretty much like most weekends back home since then we hung out.
But then we went to separate schools, and there was like a short period of like falling out, but then I mean we just kept in contact. So I mean it's really just been like an on and off kind of friendship sometimes. But
Well, especially since we moved, it's like we just haven't had fun. We don't really like to do a lot of the same shit. But we always talk, end up talking.
I can take a step.
Yeah. It was certainly a phase, you know, I will say.
he acts gayer than me though. With his roommate, he literally like
That's what great men
They're all
do.
they're all over each other.
No.
Yeah. No, but it's not. No, but it's not like because he has the asthma.
Whoa!
What?
That's such a straight man thing to say.
But it's not. It's not yet because
Thomas, you have a pretty voluptuous ass.
No, I know, but like no one's fucking mine. I'm fucking. When I finish my pancakes, yeah. I mean, we're gonna be. How long do you wanna?
Oh, we're gonna be done in like 20 minutes.
Oh wait, I thought we didn't even start yet. Because Jimmy's been going to film for an hour.
Oh,
We're filming right now. We've been filming this entire
Okay.
time.
All you learned, I was gullible, and like the goon session.
You know, me and Jimmy, we've showered together.
when we were like
Should we get that?
8.
Yeah. 8.
I was really surprised because he was uncircumcised, and I didn't ever see that before.
It's just like.
Okay, you can if you don't want to say it out loud, you can write it down.
No, there's nothing really.
I'm not gonna include this probably. This is a
You can
relevant
draw like a
to it.
diagram.
Anything that really
We
centers around us.
we haven't talked. Okay, but so far it's only been like unrelated. It's been
Yeah, no, but this is
a real story. So I want to hear this.
okay.
Yeah, I remember when Jimmy and I were planning this trip. Remember?
What specifically about that? Like the whole thing?
Yeah, I remember because Jimmy was like, I don't know, and then Jimmy was, remember?
I was only saying I don't know because Thomas wasn't answering my calls.
Yes, that's true. But you know now that that's just the thing. Like
Yeah,
Marco
I-
told you that I just don't fucking answer.
Yeah, I
my
know,
phone all the time.
but that's so annoying though.
Okay, fair enough.
I remember in Singapore when we were trying to make plans, I would call you all the time, and you would have your notifications off or whatever.
No, I still do. That's
But I know you're always on your phone looking at me.
I'm not always on. Okay, in my
It's o-
downtime,
it's okay,
yes.
it's okay to
In my
admit.
downtime, yes, I am on my phone looking at memes all
It's
the
okay-
time.
it's okay to
But
admit it.
during the week, I'm actually like super fucking busy. So
Okay, but like also when
Yeah,
you're in
I'm a-
Singapore,
yeah, just gonna leave it at that.
I think you should turn on your notifications.
No, because in that.
What if I was dying?
Yeah, in that case, I feel real bad. I'd probably have my notifications on after,
Uh-huh.
but you know.
I'd be dead though.
Well, yeah, but I would take it as a lesson.
Uh-huh.
You know, like let's not.
Now I
let it
know
get-
what the stakes are.
Well, I feel like if you like were dying, and you really need to reach me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think so.
Or really, really,
Can I get a to-go box?
Oh no, I'm still out of work on this. Thank you.
Yeah, you're done.
Wait, if I was actually dying.
I was saying if you were actually, I was gonna say I'm sure you'd be able to find a way to reach me, but then I can't reach you much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I mean, that's just how it is. Thomas was a pretty good drinker.
Oh no, not like us, but like I did, and like I was like freaking me out.
I was kind of a shut-in.
You're what?
I was kind of a shut-in in high school. It's a nice place, Thomas. You come here often?
No, I've only been here once before. Wow. At like 4 in the morning. Well, so what project is this for?
It's for nonfiction.
I was all alone and I was so fucking depressed. It's like I had no one to say goodbye to. And he just did not talk to me or Jimmy for like 2 months. Like the whole summer, nothing from him. And I just started to hate him over the summer. Not been the same. And looking back about my time in Singapore, in my friendship with him, he's always been like really awful about plans and like leaving me hanging. And it's like there have been times where my mom was like, Jimmy, this is like not good. And I'm just like, yeah, I get it. So I was trying to get Thomas to get up last night, and then because
Took out a knife surround
no,
him.
it was like a staff made of like.
Oh, Will also stabbed me with that. He stabbed me with that thing here. Like the other
Yeah, I
day.
was trying to like, I don't know, get him up, and I accidentally cut myself.
Yes, that's true. But you know now that that's just the thing. Like Marco told you that I just don't fucking answer.
Yeah,
my
I
phone
know,
all the time.
but that's so annoying though.
Okay, fair enough.
I remember in Singapore when we were trying to make plans, I would call you all the time, and you you would have your notifications off or whatever.
No, I still do. That's
But I know you're always on your phone looking at me.
Well, so what project is this for?
It's for nonfiction.
Let's hope you got that.
Still recording.